in November, our synod bishop has all the pastors in our synod gathered together for a 2-day theological conference. It is often held in La Crosse. Several years ago, when I was synod vice president, I attended the Sunday night gathering of this group for the banquet. I found several pastors from this area whom I knew, including Pastor Betsy, and sat with them at a table at the back of the banquet hall. I don't think they were sitting in the back because they were being humble. I think they were sitting in the back for the same reason many of you sat in the back row of your high school classrooms. Bishop Wisgard appeared at my elbow and invited me to join him and his wife Lynette both at the head table, and also to join the La Crosse area bishop Jim Ahrens and his wife Lynn, both of whom I had known for 12 years or more. I knew him when he was simply Pastor Jim, not Bishop Jim. Well, of course, when the bishop says, "Come, sit at the head table," you go. But as I stood up, all the pastors who were gathered around the table started murmuring things like, "Aha! Just like it happens in Luke. The one in the back is invited to the front of the place of honor." They were right. It sometimes does happen, just as the Bible says it will. Not often, but sometimes. The reading from Luke today seems so simple. Take a lower seat so that you can receive recognition by being invited up higher to a better seat. Or take a lower seat to avoid shame and humiliation by not being asked to step down to a lower place of honor. This sounds like a lesson in table manners and etiquette. Is that really what Jesus is talking about? I don't think so. I think there is something far deeper going on here. This lesson, and it is a lesson, tells us that it is life that will ultimately humble all of us. All of us here have felt humbled by life in some way. Even the younger ones, even if they can't recognize it as that, have felt it. And some of us older ones have felt it many times. Some have lost jobs or homes or both. Some have lost loved ones. Some have had troubled marriages and divorce. Others are still in troubled marriages. Some have children who struggle. Some find that life itself is a constant struggle. There is no end to ways that life can humble us. Every year, we have seen the mighty humbled. Among others this year, we have seen movie and TV stars Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin humbled because they were caught bribing college officials to get their kids into a good college. Huffman pleaded guilty, pledged remorse, and is awaiting her punishment. Loughlin is fighting the charges, not admitting guilt, and going to trial. And we will have to stay tuned to the news to see how all of this turns out for each of them. In years past, we have seen Tiger Woods humiliated when his shameful behavior became public, and then humiliated every time he did what he usually did best. He played lousy golf. We've had our usual slate of politicians whose bad behavior became public to the shame of themselves and their constituents. And Bill Clinton could tell us that some humiliations are never forgotten. No one is immune from being humbled. We often think first of the poor and needy as being humbled, but rest assured, we each will have our turn, probably several times during our lives. The man in the parable who had to take a lower seat felt shame. I mean, public embarrassment. That usually happens when we are humbled. We feel embarrassed and ashamed. We can feel like we weren't smart enough or didn't try hard enough. We missed seeing opportunities. Sometimes, if someone in our family is in trouble, we feel it is our fault, even if nothing we could have done or could do would make a difference. When my niece battled depression, diabetes, and alcoholism, my mother kept asking me, "Shirley, what can we do to help Sarah?" And my answer was always, we can't do anything to help Sarah until Sarah is ready to help herself. Mom didn't like that answer, but it was the only one we had. Shame can be especially devastating to young people. We hear almost weekly about kids who are bullied and feel intense shame as a result, who often end up fighting back with violence or taking their own lives because they have not yet developed the skills needed to survive this kind of devastation. And it is to that moment that Jesus speaks in this parable. When we are down and out, as low as we can be, Jesus says, the host will come. The host will not forget that you have had to take a lower seat, that life has humbled you. The host, God, will come and restore us. God will not desert us. When life has humbled us, it is so important to remember this promise that God is always with us, so we can hang in there and trust that the darkness will lift and we will be restored. Most of you are familiar with the poem Footprints, where the fellow says, God, I was in trouble, and I saw where you walked alongside me, but then you left me alone. There was only one set of footprints going on. And God said, no, I didn't leave you alone. That was when I carried you. And the man in the poem didn't realize that is what had happened. And often we don't realize that is what has happened until our life has moved on and we get some perspective and can look back and say, wow, I wouldn't have made it if God hadn't been there. And it is important that we share our stories of being humbled and then being restored so that we can give hope and confidence to those who are struggling at the moment. Jesus concludes the parable with the instruction that the people we should invite when we give a banquet are all those outsiders, the marginalized, the forgotten, the despised, those usually not invited, because they will not be able to repay us for this feast. We have this strong ethic that if somebody does something for me that I really appreciate, I need to repay them. And we're actually taking away the gift by not allowing people to do nice things for us. Jesus says we should invite those who cannot repay us because they cannot repay you, and you will be repaid at the resurrection of the righteous. We forget forget too easily that Jesus often, in fact, usually ended up in the company of those outsiders, those marginalized folks. Ended up in their category because those are the folks he chose to spend time with. We forget too easily that when we were humble, we found ourselves in the company of those outsiders, those marginalized folk. We forget that too easily, especially when we have been restored. When I was teaching at the high school, and a new student moved into our school system, often they were shunned and ignored by the nice kids. It was often the down and outers who would take them in and befriend them, which always made a huge statement to me about the importance of what is in our hearts rather than what our social status is. Jesus always looks first and only in our hearts.
What's a baby?
We are blessed
What's a baby?
being here. Barsh didn't know it, but he was telling me that same thing this morning before church. We are blessed being here. We not only have our blood families, but we have the family of God. We have our caring Christian community who holds fundraisers for us when we are needy, who brings us casseroles when we are sick, who visits us when we can't get out. We are blessed with food and clothing and all our physical needs, besides the fact that Jesus is here, loving us, caring for us, restoring us every day. Every day. The writer of Hebrews says that Jesus has said, quote, "I will never leave you or forsake you." So we can say with confidence, "The Lord is my helper, I will not be afraid. What can anyone do to me?" We are blessed. The writer of Hebrews also said, quote, "Jesus is the same yesterday and today and forever." Amen. What a blessing that is. And we don't have to repay him because there is no way we could repay him. But the writer of Hebrews has still more to say on the subject. He suggests that there are two things we can do by way of saying thank you to Jesus for our many blessings. The writer says, through Jesus then, let us continually offer a sacrifice of praise to God. That is the fruit of lips that confess his name. Notice, he didn't say, come and worship and praise occasionally. He didn't say, go ahead and take the summer off. Or even 1 week in the month off, if you'd like. He said, let us continually offer praise. Continually means being ongoing, not taking a break, not having an interruption. And then the writer of Hebrews goes on with another thought. Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. Do good. Share what you have. And we know that doing that not only pleases God, but makes us feel good too. So leave today remembering that God is with you and will uplift and support and restore you always. And that our best response to that gift is continually offering praise and sharing what we have. May we find the strength of heart to do so.